A wise man once said, if you want to get stuff done, but you haven't got enough time, you need to sleep faster. So welcome to Motor Mornings. So I kind of knew how this worked, but didn't know how it works exactly, which is quite interesting. Oh, that's two there. So obviously brake fluid goes in here and out of here. And when you apply your brake pressure yourself through the master cylinder, and that obviously pushes the fluid through. But in here is a little valve, and basically when you push the valve forward, it activates this valve here, and this valve regulates the negative, the vacuum that's here. Yeah. And you then have negative pressure here, a diaphragm in the middle, and as that little piston pushes forward, because you're pressing on the brake pedal, it opens up this valve and allows atmospheric pressure to go to this side of the diaphragm. Because this is now positive and that's negative, it pushes a piston forwards, which pushes more fluid through there, giving you more braking. But of course it's balanced. The more you push, the more the valve opens, the more that pushes. So it's quite clever really. But obviously if the rubber valve fails, or the diaphragm fails, then obviously your braking stops. And if the little pistons stop working, I don't know. Oh, I think what's happened, I think, is that hydraulic fluid, the seals in here bust and the hydraulic fluid's got into there. Anyway, that's the assumption. And you know what they say about assumptions. Oh yeah, look at that. That is not supposed to happen. Look at that, that's disgusting. Yeah, you're not supposed to have hydraulic fluid in that in that area at all, ever. That's where my fluid's gone. Nothing wrong with that. Somebody's got to make spares for these, haven't they? Don't know how that piston comes out. Okay, there seems nothing wrong with that one either. And my hand's all sticky now, slimy. So I bought this many years ago, brand new. Used it in the Mark 1 quite successfully. I can't remember why I chose not to have it in the Mark 1. I think No, I can't remember. But I was going to use it. Maybe that was what it was. Maybe I just knew that I was going to use it in the Rally Mini. That's the body. It's a nice bit of, it's cast, isn't it, I guess? And then machined. So yeah, the only air passage really is there. There's my air passage. So that's the vacuum comes from there. And the only other place that the vacuum goes is out of this hole, which goes to the diaphragm. And out of that hole, which goes to the other diaphragm. Apart from that, there's nowhere else for the air to go. So it shouldn't in any way connect with the hydraulics unless something in there fails and fluid comes out of there, or something there fails and fluid comes out of there. Which goes in there and out of there normally. Alright. I think that's nothing more than a dust seal. Whatever that is. Spring retainer's got a bit of corrosion. Ooh, there's a circlip in there. Can you see it in there, that little circlip? Oh, there it goes. And that is it, look, all the way through. You see daylight? Well, I can't see any component that looks like it's failed there yet. So it has to be maybe that one. You see that? I can make it move, that. But I can't make it come out. That obviously sits in there, look. And it's a nice little round concave hole for that to sort of move around in, which unfortunately means I've got nothing I can grip onto. There's no real step in there to be able to pry it out. That did it. Is that supposed to have a seal there, do you reckon? Because that is it. That's all that's in there. There's nothing else in there. It is a little bit corroded. Well, not corroded. Filthy is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, that seal seems okay. That's just a washer. Oh, that's just a dust seal. That's not. And then that one. That's all I can say on that subject. If I can get a full seal kit, that's quite an easy thing to rebuild, isn't it? Surely. Well, there we go. Not exactly a motor morning, but because it's not a motor, that was interesting. I'll tell you that. I just have to decide, do I try and rebuild it? Do I delete it completely? Or do I buy another one? Decisions. Anyway, there we go. Enjoy your breakfast. I will. What's for breakfast? Porridge. Porridge for breakfast.